Prepare now before Pluto retrogrades to Capricorn on June 11th. All right, let me explain. So as you can see on this chart here, this is what's happening right now with the planetary movements currently. We are heading into a full moon, and the moon is right here. It's going to be exactly opposite the sun in about 2 hours. Now, this full moon is in Sagittarius, which is all about expansion, higher education, and learning, but the shadow side is being overly optimistic and ignoring the harsh realities. So this is a time to be cautious and to not be overly optimistic with Bitcoin and crypto. All right, I'm just gonna throw that out there. For those who are getting into extremely bullish attitudes. So we also have Jupiter in Taurus. It's been there for a few, it's been there for a while, couple weeks. But we also have Mercury conjunct Uranus, which could bring sudden surprises, unexpected news, and it could be a change in mindset, something that transforms our mindset. So that is going to be happening tomorrow, but we're already feeling it already, where we could have some unexpected news with crypto. All right, so stay on your toes. But most importantly, we have Pluto as we move forward here through the days. The moon is moving there. But as you can see, this number is getting smaller and smaller, and it's going to head into 0 degrees Aquarius on June 11th, and then it's going to head back into Capricorn. You see how it changes signs. It goes from Aquarius to Capricorn. All right, what happened when Pluto was in Capricorn? Well, the last time Pluto retrograded backwards to 0 degrees, let's look at the charts. Let's look at the Dow Jones. Let's see what happened the last time that happened. This is the Dow Jones chart back in June 2008. What happened in 2008? We see the Dow Jones here. And when Pluto retrogrades, this orange line is when Pluto retrogrades to 0 degrees, similarly to what's going to happen on June 11th. Whoa, markets went down. Markets tanked. Then we saw a bit of a correction, and then they just kept on tanking. All right, now let's fast forward to where we are now. And we are kind of at a market, you know, we're pretty high up here. We just saw, this is interesting, we just saw this major candle upwards. Very interesting. So we're seeing some bullish candles, but we have not yet hit this retrograde to 0 degrees Aquarius, where we're going to go back into Capricorn. You know, right now the markets are holding strong, yet could we see something like the 2008 where the markets start tanking? And if we look at the macro, things are not looking good. And let me explain. We look at the 2-year yield. Let's go back 5 years. And things are almost back to the all-time highs, okay? Which basically means markets are tightening. You know, businesses, corporations are not able to borrow because unless they're paying really high interest rates. So there's gonna be less borrowing, which tightens the economy. Additionally, of course, we have the Fed funds rate that are still very, very high. We could look at this. Fed funds rate are extremely high. In fact, the Fed funds rate, this orange line, is above the 10-year yield, and it's above the 2-year yield. So we have extreme tightening. It's like if you're trying to strangle, you know, the markets are being kind of strangled right now. And so there's not much liquidity that can flow in. It's just a lot of contraction energy, a lot of tightening. And speaking of tightening, Pluto's going into Capricorn, and Capricorn is the planet of limitation. All right, so when Pluto comes back into Capricorn, guess how long we're going to be there? Pluto's going to be in Capricorn not just for a couple months. It's going to be there until January of next year. but not even that. It's gonna then retrograde. It's gonna go forward, and then it's gonna retrograde again. So it's actually not going to be another. It's going to be another year and a half till next November of next year until it fully gets out of Capricorn. So we're potentially going to see a lot of limitation, a lot of hard lessons in reality. Capricorn's also the sign of banks, big institutions, top-down authority, governments. So we're going to see potentially a lot of hard lessons in reality. All right, so, and a lot of tightening, a lot of contraction energy potentially in the markets. All right, so we got to stay on our toes here. So this is a time to fine-tune your strategy and maximize your profits in crypto, but to also remain very cautious. All right, I'll go into more details on that soon. All right, so we could get a hard dose of reality when Pluto goes into Capricorn. You know, a lot of people are getting excited about potential money printing. Yes, that could come eventually, but the timing of that is important, and it might not come as soon as we think. There's a lot more that needs to be figured out. All right, so let's look at the Bitcoin. Oopsies. Let's look at the Bitcoin chart real quick. Bitcoin is, let's see if we can get this. You know, Bitcoin is kind of holding up at this level. Bitcoin is holding up very strong. Yet that does not mean we couldn't see some more price action. This vertical line is when Pluto goes into Capricorn. So could we be heading down lower? What's interesting is, you know, things are really holding up strongly, yet what could happen after June 11th? It's important to prepare now. All right, and we look at the probabilities of the Fed pausing is 74% that they could pause. That's bullish short term, yet they could start cutting after that, which is very, very bearish. All right, so it's important to prepare now, guys. Let me show you a bit of what's happening in my life. If I can remember how to change this, let me turn this off. Let me just show you what's possible when we have a solid strategy in our life. Hey, what's up, guys? I see your comments below. I just want to show you real quickly what I've created with a solid plan and also taking massive action towards my goals and my vision, having a crystal clear vision for the future so that I can manifest that, so I can take massive action towards that. And what I have manifested is this incredible home. This is my jacuzzi on the deck here, and then we have a pool down there. We have a guest house. I'm not one to brag usually. I just want to show you what's possible when we have a solid strategy. These are the beautiful rice fields here in Bali. We just love it here. We just love being out in this really spacious energy here. I'm on the second floor of my villa. This is our bedroom. It's not super clean right now. We're actually going to head to the zoo very quick with my wife and my daughter. So we're going to go see some wild creatures. We're going to go see some lions and tigers soon. But anyways, let me go back here again. So I just want to show you some inspiration, what's possible as we follow our dreams. So I do have more sessions available. I'm getting a couple more signups. This is a good thing to do before we head into Pluto retrograding into Capricorn, because like I said, we're potentially going to get some hard doses of reality. So it's a good idea to prepare now so that we don't get wrong-footed when things shift. All right, so harness the power of astrology to create a winning crypto plan for 2023 and beyond with me. So as we navigate chaotic times, it's understandable that you may feel concerned about the markets with the dollar potentially collapsing and crypto under attack with regulations. It's more crucial than ever to have a strong bulletproof crypto strategy. So these are one-on-one sessions with me. You can click the link below to check this out and sign up. Ideally, you want to schedule this before June 11th, before Pluto retrogrades into Capricorn. And this is, I'll let you know. I'll go do a deep dive on everything that I'm seeing in the astrology. I'm going to look at your personal natal astrology chart and look specifically at financial and crypto gifts that I see in your chart that can help you create a fine-tuned strategy right now. And because I'm looking at your astrology right now, we can fine-tune a strategy that specifically is designed for the astrology that we're heading into, for Pluto retrograding into Capricorn, for major Venus retrograde that's coming up at the end of July, which could be negative for markets. So we're going to see a lot of volatility coming up. Let's make sure you are prepared for all of these changes that are happening. So you can go ahead and book the session by clicking this button here. You can look at what past participants have said who have worked with me, who have gone through some of my coaching programs. Watch some of those videos and hear some testimonials. Oh, also, my crypto astrology, my Bitcoin astrology predictions are still above 90% accuracy. And I'll go into more detail on that. But you can watch my past video that I made a month ago about that, on all the predictions that I made and proving that my astrology predictions are 90% accuracy. So if you want to take advantage of that, if you want to make sure you're ahead of the curve, that things are in your favor in your crypto investments using the power of astrology, then sign up for this. And you can also message me on my Instagram. I've been having a lot of people message me here. So you can just click the message button there. Send me a message with any questions you may have. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, analyzing the Bitcoin astrology, helping you stay ahead of the curve in these times of great change. Much love. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, share it with your community, your friends, your family, your crypto groups, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Much love to you.